Hello, everyone. I'm author Sarah R. Turnquist, and I'm here today doing a review of Melanie Dickerson's Veil of Winter. This is part of her Daracot series following the fictional Daracot family in fairy tale-inspired retellings set in the medieval period. This one in particular has hints of the Sleeping Beauty story. Let's start off by reading the back cover copy. She's hounded from every side by treacherous elements and foes, but her greatest enemy lies within. In the mountains near France, the medieval princess Elise is being forced to marry, thus forming an alliance that will enrich her father but enslave her kingdom. Instead, she chooses to feign her death and flee to Prague to beg King Wenceslas to help save her people. In England, the young knight Sir Gerard has a vision from God instructing him to help Elise on her quest. When he arrives to find she's been near death for days, he manages to revive her. However, thinking the stranger was trying to kiss her, the princess immediately distrusts him, but her desperate situation forces her to accept his aid. Pursued by her enemy's guards over mountainous terrain, they must also battle the deadly winter elements. Her greatest challenge may be to overcome the voices of disapproval and accusation from her childhood. Will her emotions lead her into her true identity, or will they undermine her ability to work with Gerard and save her people, who desperately need her help? This is book 3 in the series and is set outside of France during the time of the Holy Roman Empire, somewhere around the mid-1400s. This is actually the second Sleeping Beauty retelling that Melanie Dickerson has done. The first one is called The Healer's Apprentice and is in her Hagenheim series. That one is actually one of my very most favorite historical romance books. So while I enjoy Melanie Dickerson's writing and storytelling, there was bound to be some comparison. This is an interesting twist on the tale. The majority of the story, however, did not feel like a retelling, only the very first portion of the story where the heroine takes a sleeping potion. But that doesn't mean it wasn't a good story. I did like the story. The characters were well developed and the romance was everything it needed to be while remaining clean. I did struggle at times with the heroine's wound and how she really struggled to move beyond it. Sometimes that felt maybe a little forced. The other thing I was challenged by was the reference to King Wenceslas being the Holy Roman Emperor. While the position he inherited did carry that title for his predecessors, for whatever reason, historically, he never officially had that title. Dickerson does make mention somewhere in the middle of the book to him being Holy Roman Emperor in all but name, though I still struggled with all the many references giving him that title that he never held. All in all, it was well written and fits well in the fictional family of stories in this series. Dickerson has always been one of my favorite clean historical romance authors, and I can generally count on her when I pick up one of her books, particularly those set in the medieval period. I would absolutely recommend this book to anyone who also enjoys that time period and likes clean romance. As an author, I think Melanie Dickerson really pulls us into the character's point of view deeply. It surely feels like we are in the character's thoughts and experiencing what the characters are experiencing. So overall, I'm going to give this book 4 stars. Thanks so much, and I look forward to sharing more books with you.